time. So stay tuned. We are going to be starting in the next 7 minutes. So it's almost time. We are giving everyone 2 minutes to join the meeting for those who have not joined. And also, if you have any person you want to invite, you have 2 minutes to invite them. So for those who want to participate in the introduction, recognition, you get a chance to say hi to us, tell us your name, where you are from, how long you've been into this business, or if you are new, you can tell us you're new. Yes, so we are going to be starting in the next 1 minute, so stay tuned. All right. So once again, you are most welcome. Once again, you're most welcome to tonight's meeting. Today being the 8th of August, 2026. We are starting our presentation right away, but then before we do that, we want to recognize a few people. We want to give a few people a chance to speak to us so that we know where our members are connected from. So if you are going to be speaking to us, tell us your name, where you are from, which country are you representing, and how long you've been into the business. And if you're new, you can also tell us you're new into the business so that we can welcome you to tonight's presentation. So if you're new, get a pen and a paper somewhere. You might actually find it necessary to take some short notes where necessary, or to note down. We might be doing some arithmetics in the process, so get a pen and a paper so that you can find it easier. And then make sure you stay tuned up to the end, especially if you're new here, because we are here to show you an opportunity which you can actually pursue part-time, and it can give you a very good extra source of income. And also for the members, if you have joined this meeting and you're a member, you are already in the business, make sure you also stay tuned, because every day is a learning day. I'm very sure today you might learn something that is new in this particular business. So also stay tuned. Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. So we are going to be doing this introduction, and I want to welcome Penu Lebari. Tell us where you are from, how long you've been into the business, and how is business so far so good. Penu Lebari? Penu Lebari, can you hear me?
Oh, everyone. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, proceed. Tell us your name.
Oh. Everyone. My name is Coach Michael. I'm from Nigeria, River State, Port Harcourt. I've been into this business, got to 3 months now. This month we make it 3 months.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Penu, and stay safe. Stay safe, Janet, because I can actually hear you are on the road, probably heading home. So, masses, Jenny, masses.
Yeah, thank you so much. I was my husband. I'm going home. Thank you.
All right. Ebony Mohammed. Ebony?
Good evening, sir.
Ebony Mohammed, yes. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, I'm Ebony Mohammed from Nigeria, Niger State capital. I joined the business January. I was one of the early participants. It's good to be here again. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ebony. Thank you very much, Ebony. Let me change my network. I don't know whether I'm the one who is not able to get all these people very clearly, but let me just adjust my network to see if everything is going to be fine. And I want you to confirm to me if my voice is loud and clear. I would want to know if my voice is very loud and clear to all the members before I start the presentation. Someone confirm to me if you can hear me loud and clear. If you can hear me loud and clear.
Clear.
Is it clear?
Hear you loud and clear.
Thank you.
We can hear you. Thank you. We can hear you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for the feedback, and you're most welcome once again to tonight's meeting. Today is yet another day to learn about Coresage and these opportunities specifically. But allow me, just give me a minute. Let me see, before we start the presentation, let me see something here really quick to see if everything is going to be fine. All right. As I said, if you are a member, if you're a guest, get a pen and a paper. You might actually be forced to write a few things here and there. First of all, confirm to me once again if my voice is clear. I've changed my network to something else. Is it still clear?
Yes, your voice is clear.
Thank you. Amazing. So, my name is Harun Nyeriki. For those who are meeting me for the very first time, my name is Harun Nyeriki, live from Nairobi, Kenya, and I've been doing cryptocurrency for the past 7 years. It's always a pleasure sharing, meeting people from different parts of the world, learning, sharing about different opportunities that we can explore in this crypto space. So I've made money, I've lost money. Actually, I've lost a lot of money, I've made a lot of money. I've tested both sides of the coin. So today, I'm yet again here to share you an opportunity which I believe is going to add something. It's going to add some value on top of what you're already making from business or from employment. So make sure you stay tuned. So first of all, before I get started in this presentation, it's important to notice that, or to mention that in this space, we have good opportunities and we have also scam opportunities. Just like any other industry, wherever money is being made, there are also scammers who also come in to try and take advantage, all right? So there are people I know who have joined this meeting. You have lost money before. Perhaps you invested your money somewhere, you lost, and most of the people have actually given up investing in cryptocurrency simply because perhaps you invested in a coin, it dipped. Perhaps you invested in a return on investment program, you lost your money, and you are at this point you are almost feeling like you want to give up. So I'm here to actually tell you that you can actually get a very good opportunity in this crypto space and you can make money. And the reason why we are actually leading from the front is because some of us, we have made money and we have lost money in equal measure. So we can actually tell you what works and what does not work, because we have been here long enough to see what is working and what is not working. So started, and I'm going to be sharing my screen so that you are able to see it clearly. So first of all, we are talking about cryptocurrency, and of course, cryptocurrency is digital decentralized currencies. And when we talk about cryptocurrencies, we are talking of Bitcoin, we are talking of Ethereum, we are talking of Binance Coin, we are talking of Solana, among others. So we are talking of currencies that you can easily transact. You can do day-to-day activities. You can transact in cryptocurrency. But the only difference with the currencies that we know, because the currencies which I know most of us know are the fiat currencies. That is the dollar, the euro, the pound, the Kenyan shilling, the Ugandan shilling, the naira, the cedis. Whichever country you are from, there is a currency that you're using in that particular country. So those are the fiat currencies that we are familiar with. So we also have another type of currencies we call cryptocurrencies, and the only difference is that these currencies are decentralized. So there are no rules on how to transact using these currencies. You can transact any amount of money at any time, and you're going actually to finish your transaction immediately. One of the reasons why the world is going crypto is because, like for example, today, if you have a business deal you want to do with someone, and this person you want to do business with is not in your country. So for example, I'm transacting with someone in Nigeria and I want to send them the money, okay? So if I'm going to send them the money here in Kenya, of course, I have Kenyan shillings, so I cannot be able to send the Kenyan shillings. So I have to use a bank. That's number one. And there is an exchange rate that is going to probably be applied there, because my currency has to be confirmed to the Nigerian native currency, that is the Naira. And by the time it is getting to Nigeria, probably it's going to take maybe a day or two, because most of the banks, from what I know, they take some time before the transaction is completed, okay? And then there is a very huge cost that comes with that transaction. And sometimes if the amount that we are transacting with this business partner is huge enough, it's probably more than $10,000, you might actually be asked to get a lawyer. You know, you understand how banks work and how frustrating they can be. So the reason why crypto is actually to solve all these shenanigans is because crypto, if I have a business deal I want to do with someone in Nigeria or any other country for that matter, I'm going to send them the USDT, I'm going to send them the Bitcoin, and this Bitcoin can be converted to Naira, it can be converted to US dollars, it can be converted to any currency of your choice at any time. And the cost of conversion is next to zero. It's like it is so cheap. So it's not going to incur you a lot of money converting your Bitcoin or your USDT to your local currency. So, and if I was to transact, let's say for example, I'm doing a business deal worth $100,000, all I will need to do is to ask this person to send me their Bitcoin receiving address or their USDT receiving address, in short, crypto receiving address, and I'm going to send them $100,000 in one transaction, and that transaction is going to hit the person's wallet in 2 minutes, just less than 2 minutes. You have done a transaction of $100,000. No banks, no revenue authorities, no tax, nothing, and your transaction is going to be completed. No intermediaries, no third parties, nothing. Everything going smooth. And the transaction is also going to be anonymous, because when I'm sending money to another wallet, no person will come and know that this wallet belongs to me and I send this money to someone. So we do our transaction easily, conveniently, and anonymously. And of course, you know, people who have a lot of money wants to remain anonymous. So crypto is giving us that opportunity. So in short, crypto is actually coming to solve most of the problems that we've been facing with banking, most of the problems we've been facing with tax agencies, among others. So everything is now going to be smooth. Many governments in the past have been trying to see if they can fight crypto, but they have realized it's not something that you're going to fight. It's actually like internet. Countries that fought internet when it first came back in the late 1980s and 1990s, many countries that fought internet, because when internet came, there are countries that saw they are actually coming to destroy some businesses, because when internet came, there is a company called Posta, and Posta is meant for messaging, okay? So many countries saw internet as actually something that is coming to destroy their businesses. So as other first world countries were embracing the internet, other countries were, especially the African countries, they were actually fighting. They saw a competitor instead of seeing opportunities which are going to be created by the internet technology. So many African countries actually lost out on internet simply because they thought Bitcoin is actually a competitor instead of seeing opportunities. Countries like America, the UK, Japan, they actually embraced and they actually created so many products which we are using today. For example, look at Facebook. Facebook is a messaging app. When was it developed? I think around 2002 or 2003 thereabout. So it was actually introduced during the early days of internet. Look at Amazon, for example. This application where you can actually be able to shop your things online. Okay, it is a product shopping applications that we have online. They came as a result of internet. So when this internet came, there are countries that saw opportunities. They can be able to now do business globally, because before then you could not be able to do business with other people from other countries because there was no means of communication. So when internet came, it solved most of the problems. So right now there are so many problems we are facing with our banks, our revenue institutions, among others. They are actually a stampede. They're actually a stumbling block in most of the transactions that we do, because there are things that you cannot be able to do, especially when you are working with banks. Let me give you a practical example. If you have a bank account, and maybe you have a brother, you have a sister who is working somewhere, and they want to send you a lot of money at once. Let's say, for example, someone wants to send you $30,000. Here in Kenya, for example, and I believe this is happening in most of the countries, if your bank has not been receiving a lot of money, and then all of a sudden you receive a lot of money at once, what the bank will do, first of all, they will detect you are doing money laundering, and what they are going to do, first of all, they will freeze your account. Remember, and they will freeze without your permission. They will freeze, and then they call you to come and explain the source of your money. All right. So imagine it is your money. Someone is sending you your the money. All right. Maybe you have done a business somewhere and you are getting paid, and then you have to go to your bank to explain how you got that money. And sometimes you might be asked to prove, like you have to submit some documents that will prove that that money is yours. And if you're not able to prove, the bank actually has the control to even take that money away from you. So imagine now, those are the challenges that we are facing with banks. So in crypto, if we do a business today with you, I will pay you this money, all of it at once. No bank will know, no revenue authority will know, nobody will know except you, and nobody can touch that money except you. Can you imagine the freedom that we are talking about? So that is why we say crypto is actually the future. And now, for you to actually maximize from these opportunities is, one, you now have to position yourself early. You have to position yourself early for these opportunities when they are arising. Okay, so we are still very early in crypto, if you were to ask me, because majority of the people still don't understand crypto. So those of us who are getting involved right now, we are actually at a very good position to make a lot of money in the future. Maybe in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, when crypto will now be adopted worldwide, like everyone will be talking of crypto, we will actually be somewhere. We will be in a very good position. So now today I want to show you how you can actually get started in crypto in a very good way, a very safe way, and you can make something out of it, and you're going to see how much money you can get started with and how much profits you can make, perhaps in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, etc. So stay tuned. Shall we get started right now? So when I talked about let me just share my screen so that you get to understand what we are talking about. So when I talked about crypto and I told you about Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin is the main cryptocurrency that we know, okay. Bitcoin is the main cryptocurrency, but it's not the only cryptocurrency. It's the main. The same way we know a dollar as the main foreign currency that we have, because US being a superpower. So if I was to go to the coin market cap to check on the market capitalization for all the cryptocurrencies, you're going to notice that cryptocurrency is a $1 trillion industry, because Bitcoin alone, if you look at Bitcoin here, this is BTC, you're going to notice that BTC itself has a total market cap of $1.31 trillion. Okay, that means, and when I'm talking of market cap, I mean the amount of money that has been invested in Bitcoin is $1.31 trillion. And remember, this is a time when we have reached the bottom of the bear market. So this is the least you will see. When we hit the next bull run in the next 3 years, probably the amount of money that would have been invested in Bitcoin could be anything between 10 to 20 trillion dollars on Bitcoin alone. Okay, now leave alone talking about other cryptocurrencies. So for you to understand the opportunity that we want to invest in right now, I want you to know where Bitcoin has come from, because the coin that we want to mine right now is very similar to how Bitcoin was founded and how it has been mined up to now. So look here. Bitcoin started in the year 2008, 2009, thereabout. If you were to look at this graph, okay, because you see, as of today, Bitcoin is trading at $64,000, but you see, it never started at $64,000. If we look at the graph, you're going to notice that if I scroll like this, you're going to notice that in 2010, okay, this is 2010, 17th of August 2010, one Bitcoin was trading at $0.09. Okay, let me just display it once again. You see it. Actually, here it is. On 3rd of August 2010, one Bitcoin, as you can see on this graph, was trading at 0.05998. That is $0.06. Now, imagination is free. Let's just imagine. Imagine you were presented to, and I know there are people who are presented to, but they never believed, because nobody imagined money can be virtual, okay? People only believed in paper money, money that they can feel and they can touch. So people never invested in Bitcoin during the earliest days, and they never even considered to risk, because it was the first form of virtual money. Most of the people never imagined money can be virtual, okay? So Bitcoin was trading at $0.06 by 2010. That is about 16 years ago. So it doesn't cost us anything to imagine. So let's take ourselves to 2010 and imagine you got a chance to know Bitcoin, or you got a chance to mine Bitcoin, because there was a way people were mining Bitcoin, and they were actually mining through hardwares, okay? They were mining through nodes. So if you actually got to know Bitcoin in 2010 with as little as $100, okay, just convert $100, you know how much that is in your local currency. Just as little as $100, you will have been able to buy how many Bitcoin? 0.06. So you will have bought 1,666 1,666 Bitcoins if you considered to buy Bitcoin at that particular time, just buying and holding. Okay, as of today, one Bitcoin, as you have seen, is trading at $64,000. So that means your $100 will have grown to $106 million within a span of 16 years. Okay, just $100 has grown to $106 million. That's how insane this opportunity is. If you bought it then, and if you are selling it today, that is the first version of people who made money from Bitcoin. Another version of people invested in money in Bitcoin are those who were actually mining Bitcoin through, they were mining Bitcoin through hardware. If I was just to Google search here, and you can actually Google search from your device after this meeting so that you can confirm the same, I just want to ask Google here, how many Bitcoins people were mining in 2010 on a daily basis? Because the same way we actually earning core from Coresage, because right now we are not earning core through hardwares because technology has evolved. So right now we are earning core from Coresage through a smart contract. Okay, smart contract actually came as a result of Ethereum virtual machine that came in 2015. So right now things have changed, the technology has evolved. So right now we cannot go to buy hardware to come and mine core with it. So right now we are actually earning core through a smart contract. That is now the Coresage that we have as of today. So let me just ask Google, how many Bitcoins I even searched it once again here. How many Bitcoins were miners getting in 2010? You have actually seen the price of Bitcoin around in 2010. So let me just Google this, and you can Google this later on to go and confirm. So look here, the results are saying as follows. In 2010, Bitcoin miners received 50 Bitcoins for every single block they successfully mined. And now get this. This one block that was to give you 50 Bitcoins, if you were a Bitcoin miner in 2010, because I once did some research and I found very few people were mining Bitcoin in 2010. So you could actually be able to mine as many blocks as possible in one day. So one block, if you were able to mine one block in 2010, you could get 50 Bitcoins. So if you were to mine 5 blocks of Bitcoin in a day, that would be 250 Bitcoins for that particular day. Now imagine there were people who are mining 250 or 300 or even 500 Bitcoins every single day. But now the problem is most of those people never hold Bitcoin for long. Perhaps they hold it for a few months, for a few years. Once it went to $1, they sold everything and they went away. Okay? All right. So, all right. Just hold on a bit. Mulinda, you can mute yourself. Mulinda, you can mute yourself. Okay. Let me help you to mute. Okay. I've muted him. Probably was not aware that he was on speaker. So now, if you were to look at this, there were people who got the same way we are actually mining core, but now we are mining it through a smart contract. The same way we are earning core on a daily basis. There were people who were earning Bitcoin on a daily basis in 2010, 2011, 2012, and they are still mining the Bitcoin up to now. Bitcoin is being mined up to date as I do this presentation to you. The only problem right now, if you are to mine Bitcoin, first of all, you will have to buy a hardware because Bitcoin can only be mined through a hardware. And then right now, because there are millions of people who have actually joined the Bitcoin network, so mining one block right now is next to impossible because the probability of you mining that particular one block is next to impossible because there are millions of people who are participating in the network. And that's why I've been telling people, those who have joined Coresage and they have joined early enough and they're maximizing their efforts, you are getting the highest rewards. Why? Because as the number of people increases, you will actually the rate at which you will be able to earning this core or the level of difficulty, it is going to become more difficult earning this core from Coresage as the number of people increases. All right, because the number of spillovers will reduce as the number of people increases, and of course, when the number of people will increase, it means the demand will increase, the price will increase, and when the price increases, the number of people joining will probably reduce because it will become more expensive joining this particular project. Okay, so now look at someone who was mining like 50 Bitcoins on a daily basis. That means 50 Bitcoin, if you are to multiply with the current value, $64,000, you will notice that someone who was mining Bitcoin in 2010, those 50 Bitcoin they were getting on a daily basis, it is worth $3.2 million every day as of today, 16 years later. That is how insane that is. Now, because we cannot invest in Bitcoin right now because the price has already skyrocketed, everything has gone up. So we want to look at which other opportunity is similar to what Bitcoin did in 2010, and we have the opportunity to invest on it early enough when it is still cheap, and we can actually be able to make something more reasonable in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years, in the next 4 years. Okay, that is what I want to show you in this particular episode. So we are talking about a coin called Core. Core is actually a cryptocurrency just like Bitcoin, and this Core, if I was to show you on this coin market cap list, is it has been trading in the market for the past 3 years. It got listed in 2023, and it is listed on all exchanges except Binance, and definitely before the next bull run, there is a possibility it could be listed on Binance. So if we were to search Core here, you're going to notice that Core is on the coin market cap list, and you can see it is number 555 on the coin market cap list. As of today, the price is actually trading at $0.02, as you can see here. So and I can assure you, these are very good entry point, because if you look at this chart, the past 3 years, if I was to look at this graph, you see, this is 22nd of February 2023. One coke was trading at $3, and today you are actually getting it at a discounted price of $0.02. Now, imagine there is someone who bought that core in 2023 and is still holding, and you are actually getting a chance to buy the same core, but now at a very good price. Can you imagine how insane that is? So now we are buying this core and we are going to invest it in a smart contract where we are going to be earning core on a daily basis for a lifetime, because this smart contract that we are going to be talking about is a decentralized and is actually powered by the community, as I'm going to be explaining. So this core that we are investing in right now, we see a lot of potential because core as a blockchain, as a layer 1 blockchain, has a lot of utility. It has utility in staking, it has utility on real world assets. It has a lot of utility actually. Also, we know SatPay is coming, so it is actually going to be providing a solution to all the Bitcoin holders who will be earning a yield on their Bitcoins. Okay, so that is going to skyrocket the price of core because there is going to be massive demand. So we are looking at, in the next bull run that is coming in the next 3 years, because the next bull run is going to be happening in 2029 around August thereabout. So in 3 years, the market is going to hit the top. Right now, we are almost at the bottom. And if you are a wise person, when the market goes to the bottom, you buy. When it goes to the top, you sell and you make profits. So then the top is actually going to be happening around August of 2029. That's exactly 3 years from today. And that's why we are investing in right now. What are we looking at in the next bull run? 3 years. We are projecting that the value of core could actually reach between $8 to $20, anywhere in between there. So on average, we are looking at core hitting $10, and we want to actually leverage on the difference in terms of prices. $10 and where we are buying it today at $0.02. So how are we now going to earn this core on a daily basis? Get to join Coresage. Coresage is a smart contract built on core blockchain, and you join this project with core, and when you get paid, you also get paid with core. We earn core on a daily basis, and these are projects that will actually run for as long as possible because it's 100% powered by the community. There are no developers who control or dictate which direction the project is taking. The project was made by the developers and the developers disappeared. So just like Bitcoin, someone created a Bitcoin, he brought it to us, he disappeared. The same way Coresage was developed, it was brought to us, it disappeared. It's also similar to another similar project with Coresage that started 7 years ago. It's called Forsage. It used to be paying people in Ethereum. Someone created Forsage in 2019. He disappeared. That project is paying people up to date. Only that right now it's very expensive joining that project because right now you are already very late. So Coresage has been developed, so Coresage is going to be run here for a very long period of time. But for those people who will make the highest amount of money are those who actually maximizes their effort within the past 1 or 2 years, so to speak. So how are we going to be joining Coresage? So let me show you the chart so that you understand how joining Coresage works and what you're actually going to get. So this is a summary. This is actually a summary I made from the whole presentation so that you can find it easier to understand. So if you want to earn Coresage, you're going to, first of all, that is if you want to mine it on a daily basis. You know, there are people who might consider to buy core from the exchange and they keep quiet. That's a different story. So now I'm talking of if you want to mine core from this particular smart contract every day, and there is no time limit. You can earn it for the next 20 years, every day core. Now, the good thing we have here is that you are going to get something we call a mining rate. Now get this, and I want you to get this very clearly. The mining rate you get does not change despite the price fluctuations. So right now you have seen the value of core is trading at 0.02. So if you get a mining rate of, let's say, X, as we are going to be seeing on this particular chart, even if the price of core was to get to $1, or $2, your mining rate will still be the same. And even if it was to drop further, your mining rate is still going to be the same. Now, if you are to ask me, that's a very good opportunity because right now we are almost at the bottom, so we are highly likely to go up. So if you are now investing when the market is at the bottom, you're likely to spend less money to get a very good mining rate so that when the market gets up, you're going to be talking of massive profits. So how much can you get started with this particular smart contract? So I want you to pay attention to the levels here, because if you look at the first column here, you're going to see different levels of investments you can actually make in this smart contract called Coresage. You can see the cheapest amount of money you can get started here is between level 1 and 3. Okay, so if you were to combine level 1, 2, and 3, that is the cheapest amount of money you will join with. How much are you joining with level 1, 2, and 3? You pay 420 cores. So 420 cores, if you calculate with the current value, you will get about $9. So that $9, if you were to convert it to your local currency, here in Kenya is 1,170, but you can convert these $9 to your local currency to see how much it is. Okay, that is the cheapest you're going to spend to get started in this business. Now, you also notice this business is very cheap. Honestly speaking, nobody is serious who is serious with life, who want to make it in life, cannot afford $9. So the business is very affordable. Everyone can be able to join, whether you have the $9 right now or not. $9 is amount anyone can actually afford. So if you are to join with the $9, that is 420 core. Right now, you're actually going to secure a mining rate of 1.2 core every day. This is what you will be claiming every day for as long as possible, for several years that you have around. So you are claiming 1.2 core, and this 1.2 core that you are claiming every day, it is claimed directly to your wallet. So as you claim your 1.2 core, it goes directly to your wallet. As you claim 1.2 core, it goes directly to your wallet. Which means, should you decide to sell this 1.2 core to USDT every day, you're free to do so because it's your money, it's in your wallet. So it's 100% in your custody. So if you're claiming now 1.2 core per day, when I was making this table, I was actually speaking to a group of investors and I told them this: if you want to make serious money, you want to buy at the bottom and you want to sell at the top. Okay? So now we know when the top is likely to be. Of course, this is not a financial advice. We actually make these projections based on what we have seen Bitcoin doing from 2012 up to now. So we can easily predict where Bitcoin is going to be in the next 3 years. And because most of the coins follow the direction of Bitcoin, so we can also tell where core is likely to be. Okay. So now we were actually making some projections here, and we are looking at if now I decide, because I'm assuming I'm this kind of a person who is very busy. I don't want to refer anybody. I don't have time. I don't have anything. I just want to invest my money. I go doing my own business, but I will be claiming my core every day. That is actually the kind of person I'm talking about here. So if you have invested your $9, then you will be logging in once a day. You claim your 1.2 core, it goes to your wallet, you finish the work for the day. You do the same the following day. You do the same the following day, like that. That is the only thing. How long will be claiming take you? It will take you roughly 1 minute to just log in and claim, because it's just one press and you're done. You claim 1.2. So I'm now trying to look at if I was to actually accumulate these cores that I'm claiming, because I'm claiming 1.2 core every day, for example. I've joined this business today. I'm claiming 1.2 core every day. I want to sell all these core when the market hit at the top. And when is that going to be? It's going to be happening around August of 2029, around there, between July and October of 2029. That's when we are expecting Bitcoin to hit all-time high, and also core is also expected to probably hit their all-time high. And also we are looking at core hitting $10 by that period. So if core was to hit $10, and I have been accumulating my core every day, I've been claiming my 1.2 core, I've been keeping it. I've been claiming 1.2 core, I've been keeping it. So after those 3 years, how many core will I have accumulated? So if you were to do the math, 1.2 core times 365, because 365 is the number of days in a year, and then you multiply by 3, because we are exactly 3 years from August of 2029 from where we sit. So you will have accumulated, if you do the math, you will realize you will have accumulated 1,314 cores. So you have kept these cores, you have not been selling them. You invested $9, you've been keeping your core, now you want to sell them, and the price at that time has gotten to $10. How much money will you make? 1,314 cores multiplied by $10, because the price of core now $10, you will have taken home $13,140. Now, let me remind you, how much money did you invest? You invested 420 core, which was $9. How much have you taken away, or how much profit have you made? $13,140. That is 1,314 core, but now they are valued more because the value of core has probably hit $10 as per these projections. Now, remember also, as you make this money, it doesn't mean now that you stop earning. No, you still continue earning. You continue earning your 1.2 core every day. So that 1.2 core every day that you're still earning, because now the price of core has gotten to $10. So that means the 1.2 core that you claim every day, it is now $12 every day. That's what I've indicated here, that the core earnings per day thereafter, because every other day after the price of core has hit $10, if you are claiming 1.2 core every day, it means that is $12 every day. If you decide to sell the 1.2 core every day in the market and the price is $10 per core, it means every day you're making $12. That's how insane this opportunity is. Okay? Now, what if you were to invest up to level 4? Because we have different levels of investment. That is from level 1 all the way up to level 12. So the least amount you've seen here is $9. What if you are able to invest more? You can invest 900 core, which is valued at $18 with the current value. So $18, you can convert it to your local currency and see how much that is. So $18, if you have invested $18, your mining rate is 2 core every day. That is what you will be claiming every day. So if you decide to keep this core, by the next bull run, 3 years exactly from today, you will have collected 2,190 core, and that will be $21,900 at that time. Now, there is something I want to make it clear here so that you don't get me wrongly. You don't have to wait for these 3 years I'm saying here. This is just an assumption I'm making. Because remember, this core that you're claiming every day, you can actually decide to sell it on a daily basis because it's in your wallet. You can actually decide to sell it on a daily basis if you so wish. But now, for me, I'm making an assumption. You want to keep it so that you sell it when the market probably has gotten to the best possible case scenario, okay? So should you get any emergency in between and you want to sell some of the core that you have accumulated, you are 100% free to sell and take some profits, okay? So if you have invested up to level 5, as you can see here, you are spending 1860 cores, that is $38 with the current value. So if you are spending $38 to get started in this business, your mining rate is going to be 3 core every day. That's what you are able to claim every day. So the 3 core every day, if you were to accumulate it for the next bull run, you will have accumulated 3,285 by August of 2029 if you are starting today. And you will actually be talking of $32,850 profits. Now, let me remind you, you have spent $38 to get started. You are talking of $32,850, okay? You can subtract your $38 there to see how much money you have made. You are still at $2,800 and something dollars, okay? That is money that you have made, and you're still going to continue enjoying because the number of calls that you're claiming every day still remains. You still continue earning whatever you're earning on a daily basis, okay? If you have invested up to to level 6, as you can see here, you are spending $37.80, which is about $76 with the current value, and that gives you a mining rate of 4.2 core every day. That will mean 45.99 cores in 3 years, and that is $45,990. If you want to get to level 7, 7620 core, you have to spend, that's about $150 with the current value. 153, I mean, and that will mean you will have accumulated okay, the mining rate for that, if you have spent $153, the mining rate is 5.6 core every day. That's what you're able to claim every 24 hours. That will mean you have collected 6,132 cores in 3 years, and that will translate to $61,320. And remember, thereafter your 5.6 will be $56 every day once the price of core has hit $10. If you get to level 8, as you can see, you need to spend 15,300 core, and that is about $306 with the current value. That will actually mean every day you are mining 7.2 core every day, and that will mean in 3 years, if you decide to accumulate, you will have accumulated 7,884 cores, and that will mean in 3 years you will be talking of $78,840. Okay. If you were to minus how much you spent, you still realize you still have $78,000 as the profits, and every other day thereafter you are making $72 every day. So the same thing applies to all the levels. You can have access to this chart in our groups, so that you can have a look at it again and again. You decide on how much you want to invest, or if you are a member and you want to upgrade, you decide for yourself. Now, there is also something I want to mention here before I finish this part of this presentation. It's also important to know that it is advantageous to join right now, and it's also going to be disadvantageous for someone who is going to join later. Now, look here. When the price of coke will get to $10, those who have joined right now will be rejoicing. Why? Because one, they will have accumulated some core which they can sell at that very good rate. Number two, they are already earning core every day from this project. So that means the core they are earning every day, it will be making a lot of sense. A very good example, if you are in level 8 here, for example, you are claiming 7.2 core. Right now, the price is 0.02, so that 7.2 core right now, it's like it's useless, okay, because the value is low. But the moment the value of core gets to $10, remember, the 7.2 core you are claiming still remains. These are smart contracts, nothing changes. So that means 7.2 core that you are claiming every day, if you decide to sell it at $10 per core, you will be talking of $72 every day. So if you have joined the business today, you have spent $306 to get started up to level 8. You have gotten a mining rate of 7.2 core every day. The price has gotten to $10. Now you will be making $72 every single day. Now, at that point when you will be very happy, you are making $72 every day, there is someone who is going to be hearing about Coresage and he will be wanting to join for the first time. Do you know what it will mean for that particular person who is joining at that time? Now remember, as I said, these are smart contracts, no figures change. So the amount of money they will need to join here in terms of core is still the same as what you see here. So they will still be required to invest 15,300 cores if they want to invest up to level 8. So that means the price of core having gotten to $10, it means in dollars, this person will need to spend $153,000 for them to invest up to level 8. The same level they are investing $153,000 to get to level 8. You spent $306 to get to the same level. And when this person will spend $153,000 to get to level 8, they will still be earning 7.2 core every day like you. But now 7.2 by that time will be $72. So it means you will be earning $72 daily with that person who has spent $153,000, but you spent $306. Actually, whatever I'm telling you is similar to what I showed you earlier with Bitcoin. There were people who saw Bitcoin at 0.06 and they managed to buy. You are seeing Bitcoin today at $64,000. Now, you know what? If you were to buy one Bitcoin today, you will spend $64,000. And someone who bought Bitcoin in 2010, he spent less than $1. In fact, $1 will have bought them quite a number of Bitcoin, more than probably more than 50 Bitcoins. Okay, they could have bought a lot of Bitcoin with just $1. But now, because time has changed, the price has changed, everything has changed, you will not be able to buy the same Bitcoin with that price. It's the same way with this smart contract. Right now, you are joining, everything is cheap, but when the price changes, it is going to be very expensive for those people who will be joining at that time. That will be the time you will be very happy with yourself that you joined earlier, that you positioned yourself earlier, that you did everything earlier. That is the moment everything changes for a purpose and for the better. Okay? But now you know the funny thing with human beings. People will not join right now when it is cheap. People will not join now. Wait until the price of core gets to, for example, wait until the price of core gets to, for example, that $10, $15, $20. That time people will not be doubting this opportunity. They will be joining. The same way people used to call Bitcoin a scam when it was below $1. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at $64,000 plus. Nobody is calling Bitcoin a scam anymore. So people generally love expensive things. So when it becomes expensive, that is when people will be joining the business. And for us, we will have retired at that particular time. And that is how you make money from this opportunity. That's how you join the business. That is how you make money, assuming you're going to do nothing, assuming you just join the business and you claim every day. Now, if you were to consider sharing this business with other people, the same way I'm actually sharing this business with you, the same way some people invited you to join this particular meeting, you can actually earn an extra income, but that is optional if you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, you can invest to the level you can. You enjoy your mining rate on a daily basis. But if you consider, you find a friend who is interested, you refer them to join the business, you're going to be earning some commission. And the commission you earn here is very exciting. You earn at 3.33%. That is a third of whatever they are going to invest. It comes directly to your wallet. Okay, any commission you earn here, it goes directly to your wallet. You don't have to go and withdraw it. It is sent directly to your wallet. Okay, simply because when you join this business, you connect a wallet, and that wallet you connect is permanent. It is the same wallet that is going to be receiving all the Coresage payments. So any commission you earn, it comes directly to your wallet, like you can see in this particular case. Okay, so if you consider joining this business and you consider sharing this business with other people, you will be earning, for every person you bring on board, you're going to be earning that 3.33%. And not just that, even those people you bring on board, if they bring other people, they onboard other people, you're still going to be earning that 3.33% for the team effort. So you can actually do that now as a job. So if you are this person who is looking for something you can do, if you are jobless and you're looking for something that you can do on a daily basis, this is actually a business that you can do, because I know there are people out there who are looking for a sales job, a business where you a job where you can sell cars, you can sell items. This is also an opportunity you can sell, and it will be paying you directly to your wallet, and you will be earning that 3.33% of whoever you bring on board will be investing in this particular business. So the dashboard looks like this. This is where you will be claiming. You will be claiming once every 24 hours. And you will be earning through these lots through team building, but this is a subject for another day. So that is all I will share up to this particular point. Get started as soon as possible. And as I told some people earlier, this this bear market that we are in right now is going to be ending in about 4 months from today. This bear market is ending by December. So by December, if you have not invested in Coresage, you are probably going to invest later, but now it's going to cost you more. Why? Because when Bitcoin will start going up, you will see most of the coins starting to going up. And when the value of COG will start going up, it simply means it's going to cost you now more to get started in this particular business. And of course, we don't want you to incur a lot of money starting a business when you can start now, spend less money, get a very good mining rate, and retire early enough. Okay. So all the best as you get started in this business. If you are a new member here, at the end of this meeting, you're going to probably keep in touch with the person who invited you to this particular meeting so that they can help you to get started, to register in this business and to get started. And once you get started in this business, make sure you ask the person who invited you to send you the link to join our group so that you can get to attend more of these meetings, to get to ask questions in our groups so that you don't get left out. You don't join the business and you disappear out there. So as you join the business, make sure you join our meeting and also make it a habit of attending these kind of meetings. We do these meetings every Wednesday and every Saturday at 6 p.m. UTC. That is 9 p.m. Kenyan time, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, 6 p.m. Ghana time, 9 p.m. Ugandan time and Tanzanian time. You can actually convert to local current, your local time, so that you don't miss out on this kind of trainings. This is what will equip you with the necessary skills that you need to succeed in this business. Otherwise, I take this opportunity to welcome everyone on board into this business. If you have not joined the business, and if you have joined this business but you are doubting, please put the doubts down, because this is an opportunity of a lifetime that you are about to miss if you have not maximized your efforts. Do the best you can, and you have up to December. And of course, I cannot tell exactly when the bottom is going to happen, but it has either happened or it's going to be happening between now and December. So if you don't want to invest within this period, you are probably going to invest more money to get the same asset, which you can actually buy right now and you spend less amount of money. So thank you very much for being a very good audience up to this particular point. Now it's an opportunity. It's actually the time. I want to open the opportunity for any person who have a question. Perhaps you have a question, or you want to say something on this presentation, or you want to say something to motivate the members, or you want to share your experience. This is an opportunity now you have to share something briefly before we end our meeting. So if you want to share something, you can raise up your hand so that we can give you an opportunity to speak. Let me first of all mute someone here. So if you want to ask a question based on what we have presented, you can raise up your hand. We are going to be asking you to ask your question. Or if you want to make any contribution, you want to say something on this presentation, so far so good, you can also feel free to share something on this presentation. So once again, thank you very much for listening up to this end. That is the end of this presentation. So we open the session now for questions or any contribution. So who is going first? We have Daniel Imoleayo. How are you, Daniel? Do you have a question or you want to make a contribution, Daniel?
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, how are you doing, sir? Hello?
Are you hearing me?
Okay. Just hold on, Daniel. Just hold on a second. Let me fix out something. I'm not getting you very clearly. Just hold on a second. Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay,
Proceed.
now. Yeah, my question is that,
Daniel.
my question is that you have to upgrade level to levels. Is there any chance that I can do it any level I want without going through the first one? Like, do you understand what I'm trying to ask?
Yes. I think you are trying to ask, you want to go to level 6 without going through 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it?
Yeah.
That's not possible. The contract is arranged in such a way that you cannot go to level 3 without going through 1 and 2. Okay, but now if you are to look at if you are looking at the chart I was actually presenting with, I have put that in mind. So whichever amount of core that you are seeing that were appearing there. So for example, if you wanted to go to level 7, for example, the amount of core that was required was 7620. So what I did, the amount that you see there, 7620, is not just for level 7. I have already counted for you level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for both X3 and X6 matrix. I've already counted. So the amount you are seeing there is a summation of all the levels that you have to go through because you cannot skip a level.
Okay, understand. My second question is that, are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you. Proceed.
Yeah. When the price go up, are they going to change the upgrading coin price again?
Okay, nothing changes. Nothing changes. First of all, when the price of core changes, what will change is if you are upgrading, you will now need to spend more. Why? Because the amount of core you require to upgrade is the same. The amount of core you need to upgrade from one level to another will not change. But now what will change will be the value because if you were to upgrade with 1200 core, for example, right now the 1200 core is valued at let's say $30 or $25. But if the value of core was to grow 10 times, it now means the value of those 1200 core which you need to upgrade to the next level will also grow 10 times. Now it will become $250 and not 25. So the amount of core will remain the same, but the dollar value of those core will keep changing as the value of core changes. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I understand, sir. Yeah,
Yes.
I wasn't be able to catch up the meeting early. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So how many at level 5? How many core are they going to be giving, like earning, claiming a day?
Okay. Are you in our group? Are you in our group?
No.
Okay. What you're going to do, because I would want you to get that chart I was displaying so that you can have a look at it again. You can ask the person who invited you to join this particular call. After this meeting, ask them to send you the link to join our group. Once you
Okay,
get to
sir.
our group, just ask for that chat. I will share it in the group.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're most welcome.
Yeah,
Thank
that's all
you.
for now. Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel. All right. So Daniel, well answered. Molly, Michael, Nicole, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yes,
Good
proceed. Do
evening,
you have a
everyone.
question or you want to make a contribution?
I have a question actually relative to the koi.
Yes, proceed.
So, yes. My question related to this koi now, I want to ask when the price is being listed, like when the price go up into a higher cost. Now, with the same, with the like, if I want to upgrade to another level now, the koi that determines for me to upgrade to another level, will it still go up?
Hmm?
Ye- yes, yes, yes.
Azibuka.
Like for now that the
Kuna
coin is
siku
still cheap.
najua alikuwa naenda Lika.
Now. For now that the square is still cheap
Ama
now, that I can still
Okay,
go
let me
upgrade
let
to
me
any
let me
level
mute this person.
from level 1 to level 5 to 7 to 8. But if the price of the coin now costs, will the same upgrading system change?
Okay, I think I get what you are asking, Michael. Now, let's assume you are in level 5. Okay, you are in level 5. Let's assume you want to go to level 7, and the amount of core you require to move from level 5 to 7 is 1000 core, for example. Okay, now you know what, and the price of core right now is 0.02. Remember, the amount of core you need to upgrade from level 5 to level 7, for example, is 1,000. Now, what will happen is this. When the price of core gets to $1 or $2 or $10, from level 5 to level 7 will still be 1,000. That will not change. The amount of core you need to upgrade from one level to another will not change. What will change is, right now, if you are upgrading now from level 5 to level 7, you need how many core? 1,000. What is the value of those 1,000 core right now? It is $20 because the value of one core is 0.02. Okay, so you are spending $20 right now to upgrade from level 5 to level 7. That's just an example. Now, someone is coming to upgrade after 1 year when the price of core has gotten to $1, for example. Okay, so remember, they are still spending the same amount of core, so they will still spend 1,000 core to move from level 5 to level 7. But what is the value of one core at that particular time? One core at that time is $1. So it means 1,000 core will mean you will need to spend $1,000. So you will spend $1,000 to move from level 5 to level 7. And the same level you've spent $1,000 to upgrade. Someone spent $20 to upgrade to the same level from the same level. Now another person comes and upgrades when the value of core has gotten to $10. If he's moving from level 5 to level 7, the amount of core you need to pay is still 1,000. That will not change. But now the value of one core is $10. So that 1,000 core you need to pay times 10. You will need to realize there that you will spend $10,000 to move from level 5 to level 7. So for these three people, you will notice that the person who is upgrading right now will spend $20. The person spending upgrading when the value has gotten to $1 will spend $1,000, and the person who is upgrading when the value has gotten to $10 will spend $10,000. So you will notice all these people who are moving from level 5 to level 7, they spent the same number of core, but the amount they spent in terms of dollars is all different. I don't know if that answers your question.
Okay, yes, I've understand this first question very well. Okay, I have one more question to go.
Okay.
Now, this core, is it a cryptocurrency on its own that have its own blockchain, or
Yes.
is existing under another cryptocurrency like another blockchain?
Okay. Core as a token is a layer 1 blockchain with its own infrastructure. It's a project on its own blockchain, everything running on its own. Just like BNB, just like Solana, just like XRP.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's all. But the only thing that I'm confused is just that the core is, for her to be able to enter into the system, is through the wallet. Is it not? It's through a wallet. Is it not so?
Yes, you will need to have a Web3 wallet.
Okay, I will have a Web3 wallet to enter into the system.
Yes.
Now the core is in the core and its system will be in the Web3 wallet. That is why I will be going to claim and do everything I want to do.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, no problem. I will talk with he that invited me. He will put me through in every other thing.
Yes. They will guide you accordingly.
Okay, thank you very
All
much.
right.
That's my question.
All right. Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Molly. All right. Ozil Aquamia, you have a question or you want to make a contribution? Ozil? Ozil, are you there? Do you have a question or you want to make a contribution? Ozil, you can unmute. You can unmute from your end. Do you have a question? Okay, Ozil seems not available. Aroma, Ajagena, you have a question or you want to make a contribution?
Yeah.
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yes, Chief, I greet you specially.
Thank you.
I'm no longer new already, one of the top leader here in Nigeria. The last meeting I didn't even attend due to a lot of this thing. I'm opportune to attend this one, and I don't have much question. Mm, the question I'm having is like not to even clarify others. What I'm try to tell them is so team building is very good in the system. It's very very good to build your team to like any level you want to take it very serious, and your level should not be lower than your team. You see, after team level and levels, because I noticed something when my level got blocked from level 6. What I'm supposed to receive are going to my down lines. So they say their level is above my own, which is not proper. I will just want to encourage everyone to go very high, at least level 8 or 9. It's very good for every member of Coresage, so that you no labor in vain. What you're supposed to receive will be going to someone. It's not proper. So now, by God grace, I understand the system very well, and this is the advice I will give to others. That is all.
Thank you. Thank you, Aroma, and well done for the work you've done so far. So good. I can remember the question you were asking last time. You were kind of confused. I'm very happy that today you are at least advising other people. So that is well done of you. Well done, and keep up the spirit.
Please.
Thank you.
Relative, relative to this question this guy just asked now. Please, are you hearing me?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
want to ask. For example, now I'm in level 9 and I did not build up any team, like I did not invite anybody. Will I still be any from the core?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
100%.
Okay, that's what I want to know. Because sometimes this inviting people is somehow hard.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Now, before we go to the next person, just give me a second.